What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Michelle Renee from IamMichelleRenee.com, and I have someone who's extremely special to me. We have been friends since the 10th grade. Oh my gosh. We met in Miss McDonald's English class, English 2. I'm so excited to share her with you guys. This is my friend, my love, Miss Franchella Gordon. Fran, tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what your brand is.
Okay, well, hello everyone. My name is Franchella Gordon, but everybody calls me Frankie nowadays. I am originally from Jackson, Mississippi. I moved to Atlanta, Georgia in 2007 after graduating from college with a degree in psychology. I realized I had a passion for the body and more than just like the mental aspect. So I did a little bit of soul searching and journeying in my life.
Yes.
And I found out that my passion in life is dealing with not just mental recovery, but recovery in as an aspect as a whole, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And through that journey, a 15 plus years journey, and still continuing as of today, I I have been a personal trainer, emphasis in endurance and strength training. I have been a national bodybuilder, national power lifter. My passion in life, I'm a medical massage therapist. And recently, as of about a year and a half ago, a yoga instructor. And so just incorporating all of that together, dealing with psychology, dealing with understanding the body and how it moves physically and all the mental aspect that comes with it, the triumphs as well as the trials. Um, Also dealing with wear and tear of the body and breakdowns and how it affects you, not just physically, but mentally, and also dealing with how you embrace the world or look at the world, and all the way down to yoga, how to heal that with like your mind, your body, your breath, and just having all that combined, I kind of came up with my brand. Um, I wouldn't say so much as it is a business because it's more of me just sharing my knowledge and giving it back to the community. And that's one of the main things about me is I love giving things back without receiving. It's just about giving back to the fellow person, your fellow being in the next community. So my brand is actually Neo Hippie Chick. So Neo Hippie underscore Chick. I have it on IG as well as on Facebook, where I do a live Facebook page called Yoga in Bed with Neo Hippie Chick. So I think that's a little bit about me in a nutshell of where I'm from, how everything started out, and where I am now with my brand.
Absolutely. And I can say that Yoga in Bed with Neo Hippie Chick is this very special, um, truly amazing, liberating experience. That's all I can describe it is. I make time in my day every Wednesday to be ready to do these exercises. What's even bigger about that is like you'll ask the day before, what's ailing you or where do you need that recovery? And I always be like, hey, I need this. And you find a way to incorporate that into that exercise, that yoga the next day. And
I appreciate it.
I'm just getting on my fitness journey, right? And it's so important for me to understand the balance that comes with trying to lean my body down while also recovering from an injury a little over a year ago, and being able to say, I can really be in this space to use my body to heal my body,
Exactly.
right? And so I'm so proud of just the evolution of Frankie, to see where this young lady who has been my friend for years, we're friends, we're line
Mhm.
sisters. She's not just this bypassing person in my life. You're not a comic, like you're a constant, you're a star. So you're literally there in my space and in my life on a daily. And you are part of what helps to feed who I am as Michelle Renee. So I'm very grateful for you, and I'm honored to highlight and share you with the world, because your gift is a gift that you're giving away. And more people need to be able to really share in that recovery process, share in just the alignment and the attunement that comes from being a part of the community that you're creating. And I absolutely just adore it. So I'm so proud of where you are in this journey,
Oh,
Frankie.
thank you so much. That oh, that means so much to me. Thank you so much. Because that is all that I want to do is be able just to reach the next person, and hopefully that they don't have to deal with so much pain, tension, stress in their life, and realize that they are the person, they are the beings that can start their true healing and start their true recovery. And I'm just happy that you're giving me the opportunity to do this and share this with more people out there. So thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's such a big thing to create space for one another. And you've always been a person who honored that even before you fully understood affirmations or really being able to speak into existence the things that you desire and really manifesting the things around the world. Before we really understood it as teenagers, this is who you were. You've always been this person. And I finally think that you're coming into a place where you're accepting you
Mhm.
just as you are and embracing everything brilliant and amazing about yourself.
Oh,
You're
thanks. Yeah,
also getting to that place where you recognize how important it is to share your light.
that is true.
How did you come to that place?
Um, it's been a journey, and it's still a ongoing journey. I can say
Mhm.
where I finally wanted to kind of make a change in my life was probably really it was like at the end of college.
Mhm.
My 3 years of kind of finding myself, trying to find myself, once I realized that what I went to get a degree in, that is not what I wanted to do for the rest of my
Mhm.
life. I was
Mhm.
like, oh my
Mhm.
goodness. So yeah, it's time for me to really do some soul searching. And I realized um, in that soul searching that I had some habits that I had to break, and not just like habits or vices that are man-made vices, but more of like mental expectations that we set upon ourselves, or that expectations that others set on ourselves, that we think that we have to accomplish, and if we don't accomplish what somebody else
We're a
sets,
failure.
we have become failures. Yes. And
Yes.
I had to think and really walk and ask myself every morning, like and that's one of the things I love, like you guys have vision boards, like
Mhm.
that's one of how I started off. I just had a vision board of like, what do I think Franchella is, and who do I want to be, and what do I want to become. And I didn't want to put things on there like um, very descriptive things, more abstract, more of like the type of person I wanted to feel when I walked into the door. So I had things on there like sunshine. I had
Mhm.
things like vulnerability, humbleness, intelligence.
Peace.
So things like that. I had
Yeah.
things on there where I wanted to, and each day I tried to see, you know how people used to say, what would Jesus do? But
Right.
no, just say, so you would say something like, so how am I going to present myself today? And so I went through life trying to see, well, you know, do I feel like I presented myself well that day where I would be happy with myself? And
Mhm.
if I could answer yes to myself, yay. If I couldn't, then I had like a special trusted friend that I would talk to. You're one of them. Ha ha ha. You
Yeah.
know that. That
Yeah.
I would talk to, and just explain the situation or the circumstance that was happening in that day, so I could have a dual aspect and not just my own opinion, to see if maybe if I was wrong in that incident, or if I was right, or how I could have handled it a different way. And just trying to better myself and finding how to open myself up into different aspects and not be so closed-minded and judgmental. I came to realize that, life is all about just discovery. It's not about being better or being perfect. It's about just discovering what each new day holds. And the way that you can do that is you have to set yourself up where you have the mental, physical, and spiritual capabilities to do that every day. And I realized, like, aha, it's not like a separate thing. It's all a balance. And to find that balance, it is a practice, a daily practice of just trying to rediscover who you are and how to, once you find the positives of who you are, to give that back to the community. And
Absolutely.
that's just what I've been doing. And in each day, I just find myself finding me liking myself more, me liking the perspective of how I see life and how I preserve life and how I, you know, see how other people or how I react to other people and how other people react to me. And it's just each day is just mind blowing when you wake up really feeling that you enjoy life and you enjoy what you do and you enjoy just being you. And
Yes.
when having that aha moment, I realized I want to share what I can with those around me so they can feel that same feeling as much as possible. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. It's
I know I
it's
kind
part
of
of it's
rambled.
part of being a light. It's part of being a light, and light attracts other lights. You want to be able to share your light, you want to be able to spark a light. It's
Yes.
just it's just part of that. And as you discover more about yourself in that way, you want to share it. You want it to spread like a wildfire. So I totally get it. And I can tell you that that's happening. Like it's happening. It's something that's actually taking place and manifesting because that's what you wanted it to be. So I'm so excited about that. Tell people about some of the things that you do and offer and where they can find those things to participate and have some of that light shown on them.
Got you. Well, one of the reasons why I am in bed is because I did want to firstly promote the yoga in bed experience. This would be actually
Yeah.
the backdrop that you guys would see. I
Yeah.
actually have a a private group page on Facebook called it's actually called Yoga in Bed with Neo Hippie Chick. Um, I do weekly affirmations, meditations, just daily motivations. And also every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, I do a live 20 to 30-minute session dealing with yoga in more of the recovery aspect. So that's why I have it where it's yoga in bed, because that's where most people actually wind down to relax. They literally let go. And I was like, why not go ahead and start there? Because dealing with yoga, a lot of people are kind of hesitant, or still yoga could be unknown, especially in our Black community.
Yeah.
It's becoming more quote unquote popular these past like 7 to 5 years. But like yoga has been out there for thousands of years, in all different forms and aspects. And one of the forms of yoga is truly a medicine for movement, or movement. It's medicine in a movement form. And that is the aspect that I'm trying to show, or I am trying to present in Yoga in Bed with a Neo Hippie Chick. Yoga as a recovery aspect in healing like your everyday aches and pains, or your chronic tension tightness that you've built up from just bad postural habits, injuries from car accidents when you were younger, and just learn how not to just cope with them, but to actually start to not just fix the symptoms, but actually heal the actual problem.
Right.
And all starts with just understanding how your body works. And those are the kind of aspects that we do with yoga in bed. So I give a little breakdown of how to really activate your body while you're doing the poses, how to breathe within those poses, how your body's supposed to feel, how your mind is supposed to connect with your body at that time. And so that is one of the things that I do, the yoga in bed on Facebook. The second thing is I'm a medical massage therapist. I've been a medical massage therapist for over 7 years. Right now, I work in an office in Alpharetta, Georgia, Pain and Wellness Injury Center with Dr. Regina Siat. I've been there a little bit over a year now. It's a wonderful, wonderful community there of therapists and doctors. Um, when I say a medical massage therapist, it's not a person that works in the spine. It's just dealing with the tissue. It's again dealing with recovery and healing of chronic or acute injuries from accidents or just from chronic pain that you've had or tension or just wear and tear. Um, and before then, my last thing well, not really last thing. I transitioned recently, like I said, from personal training to yoga. The yoga in bed as well, but I also do private uh, in virtual classes right now during the pandemic. Hopefully, eventually later on in this year, dealing with how we cope with the
Mm-hmm.
world and society around us with this
Mm-hmm.
pandemic and healing. I'll be stepping back into classes in a studio in Roswell, but as of right now, virtual, and you can get information from my virtual or private classes just by emailing me or Facebook messaging me or Instagram direct messaging me, and hopefully that will be up later on so you guys can get that information. But besides that, those are the things that I do.
You have a lot going on. Very impressed. I'm so proud of you. Um, we honor this space of creativity, and we always have. And because we honor this space with one another, it makes it easy to be able to lean into one another when we're trying and doing something new and adventurous. And when you initially started Neo Hippie Chick, I was very excited. I was like, this is amazing because I'm able to get the things from you that I would have from you if I was right there with you. But also, I get to share this special time with you each week. That's really important. So I'm really proud of you just for what it is that you're doing and excited for where this journey is taking you. Tell the people exactly what your handles are so they know how to find it. So if you don't mind spelling it out for them so they can find you on IG and Facebook, and they can join that group of yoga in bed with Neo Hippie Chick. So I'll make sure that I put all that information at the end of the video too. But go ahead and get everybody your handle so they know how to contact you and find you on social media.
Gotcha. First off, since Neo Yoga in Bed with Neo Hippie Chick is on Facebook, my handle, you can find me on my personal page, which is Franchella Gordon, Franchella, first name, last name, Gordon. There's not that many out there. Trust me, you'll find me. The second one is Yoga in Bed. So it's Yoga in Bed with Neo Hippie Chick, and that's all one just one phrase or one title.
Mhm.
But just to make sure how you spell Neo Hippie Chick is NEOHIPPIE_CHICK, and that's also with Instagram as well. But just take out the yoga in bed. So just look for Neo Hippie Chick.
I
Hopefully,
love it. It makes perfect sense. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Frankie, for sharing this space, this time with me. Thank you for sharing your gift. Everybody, get ready for yoga in bed.